Trouble often stems from too much time on one's hand, and when too... Fuck. Okay, I'll start this. When one has too much time on their hands, they may get curiosity about doing things, and sometimes at an adolescent age, those things may be getting themselves in trouble. Today, class, I'm going to be giving you guys a look into why parents should have their children a second home or structure outside of the family life that they have within their own household. I'm going to be speaking to you guys about 3 things today. Examples, why harm has not been fixed, and why it should be. So some examples of some second homes or structures that children can partake in that could keep them out of trouble or help them learn new things could be clubs, such as clubs at school, clubs with kids of the same age, sports teams, after-school activities, even something like daycare, something to just keep the kid busy, to get their homework done, to keep their grades on track. Gaming groups are great. Gaming groups, honestly, could just be a group of friends they play with online to keep them out from the streets in a poverty area, keep them out of trouble, keep them from doing bad things. And religious groups can help too. If one has a faith, they could go to the church, their mosque, etc. So through these groups, the negatives will change, they can change, and they have the capacity to. However, the negative has not yet changed because some parents cannot afford for their children to be transported to these clubs, these places, or these teams. So for those parents, gaming groups would be the optimal idea for their children. Some parents cannot afford to pay the registration fee for some sports teams and for some of the clubs at school. And some parents just plain out and simple do not prioritize their children, which is sad, but unfortunately you cannot force someone to be a good parent. They have to want to do it. Now, these negatives will probably never change completely, but with clubs like these, gaming groups like these, religious groups, and sports teams, hopefully we can see a start of something new. Now, the reason being as to why they should, I'm going to reinforce that idea right now. Children will have less time to get in trouble. They can pick up valuable skills from religious groups by learning how to understand one another, by accepting other people, as most gods and most religions tend to. Through their gaming groups, they can learn skills. They can learn how to be strategic, whether they're playing, Call of Duty, or if they're playing a sports game, they can learn more about a sport, which could lead them to be inspired to be part of a sports team or an after-school activity. Some after-school activities even have gaming consoles there to keep the kids enjoyed once they finish their homework. And obviously, clubs can range from dental programs to history programs and to anything amongst those lines. So they may find a career path for the structure they find as well, and they can also take stress off the hardworking parents, leading to the children having a more enjoyable life at home. This is why I believe the negative needs to be changed for children so they can get their lives on track at a young age and find things that keep them off the streets, out of trouble, and in good hands. Thank you.